Alrighty then. All right, Kyrie Irving has got the internet on fire. Kind of took the shine off the NFL. I mean, on the NBA draft. Shout out to all the NBA draftees. Shout out to Paulo Barencho for going number one overall. So he took the shine off of them, and he has a list of 6 teams that he would be willing to go to. Now it may be some bend and break, and some of these other teams get involved. But like I said before, I don't think anybody wants to continue to go through this with Kyrie Irving. Um, like I said before, it's just to the point where if you're not vested, a lot of these teams are championship caliber teams. If you're not vested in winning, uh, so that's you kind of you gotta understand, bro. Like man, you gotta be on point. We can't if something happened in the world and we got our eyes on the championship, you can't take your eyes on that. But the I really think the I really think James Harden was the prequel to that. Everybody saying James Harden was acting sensitive, and then he wasn't in shape neither. He was acting sensitive and all that stuff that he was doing, but it don't look like he was out of line. Honestly, it don't look like he was out of line. So, I mean, he gonna have to get on point, man. If somebody gonna look somebody, you gotta look them in the eye. And the team that's most desperate gonna let them do whatever you want to do is the Lakers. But LeBron, no force hand when he not vested in, and he distracted, bro. Um, he won't play, and y'all gonna be complaining again. So why should the Lakers continue to dig? I don't care what they do, but why should they continue to dig themselves deeper and deeper in the hole? That's the question. Why should they consider that? Why should they keep digging themselves deeper and deeper in the hole? That's the $1 million question. Why should they continue to go deeper and deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper? Why should they continue to go deeper and deeper and being whacked? So, like I said before, Kyrie can't stay healthy. Now mentally, he be going off the grid. AD can't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is getting older. He can't stay healthy. I mean, to me, it's like digging yourself deeper and deeper, bro. And ultimately, the expectations is he's gonna stay with the Nets, and they gonna bend and break. And they let him run his own practices. Of course, he gonna do what the hell he want to do. But Adrian Wojnarowski, ESPN sources, if Kyrie can't reach an agreement to stay in Brooklyn, he has a list of teams he elected them to consider in signing trades, including the Lakers, Clippers, Knicks, Heat, Mavs, and 76ers. Now, um, they said the Sixers and the Knicks on there because they close to his hometown of Jersey. So that's why they on there. And obviously, I mean, I don't think the Nets gonna take back Tobias Harris. I mean, or James Harden back in that deal. The Mavericks, that's interesting, but him and Luka both ball dominant. But Kyrie has shown in the past he could play off the ball and play off LeBron, who's the most ball dominant player that I can remember in league history. Miami Heat, that's interesting. But if if he don't get in line, he ain't. That's just the worst fit from a mental standpoint of view. Pat Riley don't play that. Pat Riley would send Kyrie home and try to find a way to void his contract. So if he not all the way invested in the Miami Heat, man, come on, man, he gonna get beat up for one. Jimmy Butler and Udonis Haslam, and Pat Riley gonna stump him out in the locker room. So I don't really think that's the best fits for him. I don't like from a basketball standpoint, that's exactly what Jimmy Butler needs. But if you're not gonna be all in, I just say that shouldn't really be the move for Kyrie Irving. If you're not gonna be all the way in, then just go ahead and go on, just don't even go there. That ain't gonna work. They're gonna void that contract right away. That contract gonna be voided quick. You talking about the Clippers? I think I want to say in my mind, I think Kawhi Leonard was trying to recruit him to the Clippers as well too. So I think he was trying to recruit him there. They both weird, in my opinion. Like I won't say weird, like in a bad thing. They kind of like different. Um, So I think it'll work, but I mean they got enough problems with playoff P. They got enough problems with playoff P. So, um, if they can keep Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and Kyrie, that'd be interesting. But when you go with the big three, they're gonna have to shave a lot of fat off the rest of that team. They're gonna have to shave a lot of fat off that team, and really, what you banking on is Kawhi coming off an Achilles injury. Paul George did show he could lead your team to the Western Conference Finals, um, right? Um, so I mean, you continue, but can Kawhi stay healthy? Can Kyrie stay healthy? Can they stay focused? And the chances of them staying focused for 3 championship runs, because that's what you're really shooting for. The chances of them staying focused for 3 championship runs is honestly slim to none. Let's be real. It's obviously slim to none. All of them staying healthy. I think they all on the almost around 30 years old. I just wouldn't trust it. I just wouldn't trust it if I'm the Clippers. But they got the stadium they opening up. So I think it might be worth the risk for them to take it. So the Clippers, it might be worth the risk. Him, Paul George, Kyrie. And then also the good thing about playing with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they defend. So Kyrie wouldn't be forced to play defense. What's so funny about it? When they played James Harden again, all them jokers turned their defense up in Philadelphia. If they played defense like that, they would have beat Boston. If they would have brought that intensity that they brought versus when they played James Harden again in the regular season, um, we wouldn't even be sitting here talking about, they would at least made a Western Conference run. That's crazy to me. Real crazy. But I mean, nonetheless, the Mav, like I said, spoke on the Mav. The Lakers spoke on that. I mean, you really want to hedge your funds on a injury prone AD, and then the Lakers gonna get to the point where you know, their future already, kind of already been dealt away for Anthony Davis. So, question is at this point too, you know, how far do they want to continue to destroy their future? So that's my question. So at the end of the day, it might be somebody like Washington. It might be somebody, but without Brooklyn doing the sign and trade, they got some leverage too, because none of them teams got cap space, so they need to do a sign and trade. Unless Kyrie was to take the league minimum, or veterans minimum, whatever it is, or the cap exception at $6 million, whatever it is, $6+ million. I don't think he's taking a $30 million pay cut. So so you know, so but some other candidates, I mean, Memphis, Denver. So yeah, we got a couple candidates in there. I think ones he didn't mention. Memphis, Denver, might be interesting. Who else we got out there? Minnesota might be interesting. I don't think he want to go to Minnesota though. Milwaukee might be interesting for him. Um, so it's a couple teams out there that may be of interest. Uh, that he might could give a boost to, and also Kevin Durant. Once Kyrie move, watch how the market. And the thing about it, if Kyrie really gonna lose, if he really gonna leave, excuse me, you know, then I think they didn't get no draft compensation this year, which that's okay because they probably looking for players. So I think Kevin Durant gonna be gone. So it's gonna be a lot of teams that's gonna be looking to see what Kevin Durant gonna do. So if you lose out on Kyrie, then it's Kevin Durant. The Laker fans, I don't think Kevin Durant will go play with LeBron James, but hey, don't sleep on him going back to Golden State neither. I wouldn't expect him to do so, but I mean, so Kevin Durant sweepstakes is gonna be the craziest. And they need to figure this out right now. Is he gonna stay? Is he gonna go? Is he gonna whatever the situation may be? Because then the next thing gonna go if he leave, which I think the feeling around the league is the Brooklyn is gonna retain him. If he leave, then Kevin Durant is next. So I mean, that you want to get that going before free agency get locked in. You know, you want to get that going for free agency get locked in. Um, so I mean that's something to look at too. So I mean it's interesting stuff going on here because you know before you start signing and using cap or signing players, whatever you're doing, and using your cap exception, whatever they call it, you know you want to make sure that you want to make sure that I want to before I blow them, I start making moves that if I can get Kevin Durant, then everything else could be on the side. So you want to make sure this get done very quickly, and Kyrie need to make his decision very quickly. So yeah, that needs to be done very quickly so everybody can make accommodations. So because when you sign free agents and all that type of stuff, or you make other, you can't really move them for a certain amount of time. So can't keep having people jump home from home. So, but yeah, my feeling is I think, man, if they let him run second practices and all that type of stuff, I think he's staying in Brooklyn. He calling the Nets bluff, and they traded all these different assets to get him to Brooklyn and get him with Kyrie. And then the biggest thing I think why he's staying is they don't want to lose Kevin Durant neither. Can they put a team around Kevin Durant and Ben Simmons good enough to compete? That's the question. Kevin Durant, he hear the rumors, he hear the BS going around talking about he ain't won a title and he need to win a title on his own team and don't go to nobody else's team. He hear that. So his time is clicking too. He's coming down. So like I said before, they better figure something out. So he better make a decision. I got the feeling that they're gonna make a compromise on 3-year deal, and that's what I feel. So I think they're gonna make a compromise, and and he'll be sticking around. But yeah, man, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Uh, Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you can support the channel. If you got a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, hit me up on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Twitch. I think that's the only on Instagram and Twitter. It's the only thing I'm on as far as social media. But also, if you want to watch me on Twitch, you can listen to on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. I'm there too. Financial and support, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal is in the link tree. So it's also in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think. We go in the comment section one time for the one time. Peace.